Now, for me, I think that became my kind of like goal. So one of the things we do at Ando, by the way, is every week we feed around 2,000 children, underprivileged.
That's nice.
I'd been given some money by my dad, but when you landed, they gave you a living in allowance of about 160,000 shillings. So that's a first allowance you get.
Okay.
To start your thing, right? And now I realize why they give that. Because you don't know anything. And I spent that in like 2 weeks. Hong Kong, like you're on the street and there's a kiosk guy.
He has a Rolex.
No, selling Rolexes.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not the fake ones?
I'll actually show you pictures.
Hey, you, the viewer. I just want to take this time and I want to thank you. You've really helped me grow. You've really helped this podcast grow. But one thing I noticed is 77.8% of you don't subscribe. And if you love the content we're putting out, guys, we'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way and it'll take this channel to the next level. Subscribe. What's happening, guys? We have a new sponsor, man. Cameras Africa. They've come in clutch. As the podcast was growing, we needed a partner to take us to the next level, and they came in, and to be honest, they've supported the podcast to a whole different stratosphere. Whatever you see in front of me is brand new. The mics, the FX30s, the roadcasters, the lighting at the back, they sat down with us and wanted to understand what we wanted to achieve, and we told them, and they worked with our budget. So they've come on board as a sponsor. They're really helping the show out. I want you guys to show them some love. If you have any equipment needs, whether it's videography, podcasting, camera, do check them out. I'll link all their details in the description. Show them some love. They've showed us some love. Let's get back to the podcast. Asif, so what I was telling him is, if we don't fast, maybe the strategy is we build 10 mosques. Hear me out. All right, 10 mosques. Every time someone prays at that mosque, you receive the rewards. So if you mess...
Mine is different.
What are you, Sunni?
I am, but mine is not mosques because I believe we have too many mosques.
Okay, what?
And also I believe like you shouldn't spend $3 million to build a mosque, yeah?
Yeah, okay, that's a bit ridiculous, yeah.
You get my points, yeah?
Yeah.
So mine is build schools.
Schools attached to mosques. And actually, we're thinking, that's why he's a businessman. Think. Look at
Exactly.
this. Because if heaven and hell is a profit and loss statement,
then it's balanced out.
So here's I love. We build schools. Wait. We build schools. Okay, 10 schools. And then we build a mosque attached to that school.
Attached to the school.
So let's say 400 students. It is mandatory for them to pray all 5 prayers. And it's a boarding school.
So you must get the sawab.
Sawab.
You must.
Yes. So what happens is, if I make a guna, I will just look at the balance sheet of the 10 mosques and see how many kids have prayed. Don't you think that's a brilliant strategy?
Exactly.
And
yeah, that's not right.
So today I'm not fasting, but now when we go to heaven, God will be like, and yeah, this guy.
As on the positive.
On his balance, it's all negative.
Yeah.
But then the schools are still earning interest.
All the sawab,
bro.
Everything.
Don't you think that's a good strategy for Muslims? Build schools with mosques in them and then force the students to pray.
See, that's a premise of Muslim Academy.
That's how Muslim Academy started.
Which Muslim Academy? The one in Jeffries?
No, the one in Gara.
That's where I studied.
No.
Muslim Primary.
Wait.
Was it?
No, the one in Park Road. No. Yeah, that's Gara, right?
Park Road, yeah.
It's changed to Muslim Academy.
Yeah.
When I was there, it used to be called Muslim Girls.
Yeah, it was Muslim girls.
You
first.
remember that?
Yeah, it was Muslim girls. Then because when students started going to university, they're like, why did you go to girls' school?
Yeah, why did you go to a girls' school? Yeah.
So and then they actually was Muslim girls initially. Then I think they opened it up to multiple students. Then it became Muslim Academy.
Yeah.
How was the schooling over there?
At that time, it was good.
Yeah.
Because I still remember some of my friends from there. It could have been better, but I remember the teachers from there. For example, I remember my English teacher.
I know a lot of people that went there. You went there as well. No. Which school did you go to?
I went to the neighbor on Arya.
Arya Vedic.
That's where my brother went.
Arya Vedic. Okay.
Yeah, he went to Arya Vedic.
Fun fact, him and I were in USIU together.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember how we first met? I was trying to place it.
I don't remember. Maybe through Anik.
It was definitely through Anik. At that time, I remember you were big into photography.
Oh, and then you were, I think, getting a camera or something, and then
Yeah, we initially wanted to start. Well, we didn't call it a podcast. At
No,
the time
it wasn't a
because
podcast then.
This is like 2013, 2014, and I don't think podcasts were quite popular. But we knew you wanted to do something on YouTube, and Anik,
also on Facebook, I think.
It was Anik, it was Malik, and I.
Oh yes,
And we
it
shot-
was. Oh
yeah.
yeah, that was it. That was it. Abdul Malik, right?
Abdul Malik, yeah. Varvani.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
Solid friends of mine from uni days, and we had a lot of memories with them. I think the thing is we should have just been consistent with it, because
Dude,
at
who knows,
2013,
man?
2014,
You guys would have been at the forefront now.
yeah. Actually, sorry, it was 2015, 2016 when I came back from Masters.
Oh damn.
If we'd just been, I think the channel was called Hypothetically Speaking. We did a couple episodes, and we wanted to do skits and stuff. But and I think we were all getting day jobs, and it was a bit frustrating with working for peanuts
Yeah,
at that time.
I think
and then
Sajid. Anik was working at a bank or something.
Anik was working at Prime Bank.
You were. I remember still in the startup spaces.
the I call
You're looking
data
for
centers.
cooler places to work.
Yeah. At that time, can you believe it? I was actually looking at moving from the company because I was getting so
Yeah,
frustrated.
I remember that.
Because
You remember we've had a chat on this
yeah, actually, I think we did.
because you said you wanted to get a better job, but then you did get a better job.
No,
At Colo, I think. What's that company called?
Oh, okay. So actually,
you get me, yeah?
We were talking. Okay, so at that time, I was actually working for a company called International Link,
Yeah,
which was a forex trading
something
company.
like that. Something like that.
I was working at that company, and the gold market crashed, so I just needed an exit. But what happened was I decided to go do masters at the time.
Oh, where?
Wales.
Oh man, Cardiff.
Yeah,
Did you go to Cardiff?
So Cardiff was one of where one of the campuses were.
Campuses was.
The one I was posted at was a town called Pontypridd, which is like fucking
But what an amazing place!
so
what a amazing
scenic.
place,
I
yeah.
mean, you think about it as you're smack in the middle of the hills.
Yeah.
You know the Scottish Highlands.
yeah.
Think about it looking like that, Braveheart and full of
And
village
Grand
people.
Gigs.
Exactly. And in fact, what's his name? The Top Gear guy, Richard Hammond.
He's from Wales.
He's from Wales. I think he stays somewhere over there. But I think this is the yeah. So Richard Hammond actually stayed in Wales. Now the thing is, one of the things I remember most is the cold. Like that thing was piercing.
Right.
There was a time when I'd gone to the gym and we had done some high intensity workout, and I was sweating quite a lot and walking home, and the wind was just cutting through me like a knife, man. I've never felt anything
This
like
is
that.
winter,
This is
spring.
a random March, April when it's
Spring,
getting warmer,
spring,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
still quite cold because it's in the hills. I get home and I'm starting to take my pants off, and I'm feeling sharp pinches.
It was stuck.
Like needles. So my hair, where the water was, had frozen solid
So
and attached to my
God.
pants. So it's like when you're getting a free wax. That's how cold it was, man. What happened to you after USIU? I mean, I know you were big into photography.
I went to Japan to study actually for my postgraduate.
Get the fuck out of here. You went to Japan? Bro.
I got a scholarship from the Japanese government.
Jeez, tell me more about that.
So this was about 2 years, and I spent my time in Osaka. I actually call it my formation years because that's where I learned everything to do with design, aesthetic, how people design for humans.
Yeah.
There's no religion in Japan per se.
Okay.
They follow Buddhism,
Yeah.
but you don't see it. You know,
you don't get these guys like you trying to pray 5
yeah,
times a day.
exactly. So, and actually, they're more human than anyone else.
The culture in Japan just stands out. The people, the way they do things, they're so disciplined. And again, it's not religion that influences
It's
that.
not religion. It's just humanity and the way they treat people, and also their language. The more I think about it, it's so many things.
So this was your first time going to Japan.
It was my first time. Like the only reason I got a scholarship opportunity to New York,
Okay.
Sweden, or Japan.
Wow.
I chose Japan because I knew one.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to that place where I know no one. Also, they were giving a stipend,
Okay, which is good.
which was amazing for me because I was like, man, this is expensive. Firstly, everything has been covered for by the Japanese government. And secondly, they're giving me a stipend to live there. So,
How long were you there for?
about almost 2 years.
Tell me about your first day when you landed in Japan. How was that sensation?
It was hot then.
It was quite warm.
So it was before winter, so autumn.
Yeah.
But it was humid, man. And I remember I had been given some money by my dad. But when you landed, they gave you a living in allowance of about 160,000 shillings. So that's a first allowance you get
Okay.
to start your thing, right? And now I realize why they give that. Because you don't know anything. And I spent that in like 2 weeks.
Really?
Because I didn't know anything. And I felt so bad after that. I felt like, shit, I have no money. Now, I've used my dad's money. I've used this living allowance. Now I have to wait for
The next
the
pay.
month, the monthly allowance, which was smaller. It was
Okay.
about 100,000.
Okay.
I never made that mistake again.
Okay. So when you got this specific placement you were having in Japan, what was it about? Was it to teach you photography?
No, it was university, postgraduate.
Oh, postgraduate
Yeah, and
from USIU.
yeah,
Oh.
and the program was so brilliant because as long as you did the core, so
Yeah.
the core, what you need to pass out of university,
Yeah.
you could take any of the courses, and that's what actually led me to go to photography more. I did black and white photography there. I did some ceramic courses.
What we'll do is we'll put up Asif's pictures as he's talking because he's got some really beautiful shots in Japan.
And then obviously when I came back, then I can talk about that as well.
Yeah.
But in Japan, I learned a lot about how people think about things, think about behaviors, design. Obviously, Japan is known for design, food.
Yeah.
So actually, that's where I think over my love for food even grew even more.
Okay.
Because I started realizing that people, there's a thought behind food.
It's not
By the way, just to go back a little bit, my grandfather actually ran restaurants here
really.
in Nairobi in the 80s.
And okay, this is leading for those people that don't know.
Yeah.
Asif runs a few, if I can call them ghost kitchens.
Not anymore. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
But through Ando, if you've been on Uber Eats, 100%,
We have our brands there.
Definitely ordered
Yeah,
from one of
yeah.
these brands, which we'll get to.
We'll get
Okay,
to
so
that, yeah.
your granddad owned restaurants here in Nairobi in the
He
80s.
did. And even I used to be at the restaurants there. So I remember during my school holidays, I used to go to the restaurant, look at how much sales we're doing. And then he needed purchases every day. So I would give the money for that to him.
Right.
Because he just wanted to focus on food. He was a chef. Guy of work, like a person.
Is this a restaurant we would know? Or was it
Spice Roots, right?
Spice Roots? Yeah.
That's where his restaurant was.
Okay. And what did he specialize in?
Pakistani,
food?
yeah,
Pakistani food.
on the tawa.
Dude, Pakistani food is just...
It's unbelievable, man.
Are there any good Pakistani restaurants over
Ours, Khan's.
here? You have a restaurant
Yeah.
called Khan's? Where is that?
It's online. It's also on Village Market. In Village Market, you can.
Okay.
Star.
Yeah,
going for star.
we'll get a coffee pump discount. And we'll
Exactly.
We'll get to
we
that.
can give you a code as well. Yeah.
Bro, that would be so sick.
So I can give you a code, and
Yeah.
then I'll activate it after this podcast.
Dude, that would be awesome because even for us, what we can do is whenever we're doing podcasts, I'm trying to work with...
Oh, then I can just give it to you for your podcast.
Yeah, so whenever the podcast goes up, if people want to use the discount, we'll just put it in the soft
Unbelievable.
over there.
Unbelievable.
And then we'll do the coffee pump discount. You see what
Unbelievable.
the podcast does? And for me, I want to understand as well
We've
how...
done that with a lot of podcasts, by the way.
Dude, that's amazing.
I didn't know that, so now that I know what you're doing and
Yeah.
more and more,
Yeah.
we'll definitely do this with you, man.
Thanks, bro.
Definitely.
So
Even in a bigger way.
I want to... Because Asif has a very interesting journey. For me, fuck the audience. So sorry, guys. But, so now you're in Japan. You're studying university. What specific course was that exactly?
It was just, mine was international business,
Okay.
just like all of us do, right?
Yes.
But the specialization, I could choose any, right?
Okay.
So I chose finance, but then the other courses that were more creative were like subsets, and the university allowed you to take them.
And how was the student atmosphere? Was it a mixed environment?
Yes. So it was actually all foreign. So I really love that place, man, because today, if you look at my network around the world, I know someone from every country, man.
That's true, because your photography informs it. Whenever you're in New York,
Yeah.
I mean, there's pictures you've taken over there that Ricky can go through and post them up. You collab with different people globally, and you travel quite a lot, right?
Now, I've been traveling for work now for Ando, right?
Okay.
So I don't get a chance to photograph like I used to.
Yeah.
But from 2013, during the high Instagram days,
Yeah.
I was actually one of the people who brought Instagram to Nairobi.
Dude, I remember that. So Bupi was even part of it, but Bupi did more
Bupi's my
art.
really good friend. Bupi's wise too. So he's
Bupi came on the podcast initially.
really.
Yeah, this was I think maybe 2024.
Listen, he is one of the best street artists in the world.
Dude,
Some of his films.
I fucking love his work. I still have to buy a painting for him. We won a bet.
So I know we haven't spoken in a while. He's traveling a lot now.
Yeah.
Like literally, just because I'll be a little controversial here. He's brown in Kenya. So when they look at a Kenyan artist, that's why he didn't get that profile.
Yeah. And
so it's unfortunate, but trust me, he has done Converse headquarters, Mexico City. It's done by him.
I think the Microsoft offices in Kenya as well.
Listen,
There was a picture of him with Uhuru Kenyatta.
he has done some of the best art in
Do you guys know Wise too? Dude, you check out his work.
Check out his work.
It's so sick, man.
We wanted to get some stuff done from him, and the guy's in, I don't know, some city somewhere.
He's in Mexico right now, I believe.
There you go.
And it's very Aztec-like.
Yeah.
The South American mural culture scene. He's got a lot of that infused then with an African take into it.
He calls it African mosques.
Dude, it's just
African
I fucking love his work. Okay, so
you're
in Osaka. You're there 2 years. You're interconnecting with all these international students.
And I was more, I think, aligned to more creative people.
Okay, so I have a question for you. I want to go to Japan. Where would you recommend we start first as a first timer?
So in the past 4 years,
Yeah,
I've actually been to Japan 4 times now.
fucking lucky guy, man. I want to take these two, but none of them have passports. Yeah.
So Japan, you start with Tokyo, man. Unbelievable. Like, okay, when I was studying, I went to Tokyo only for 3 days with some friends.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to experience it like I did now. And I went for work. Mind blown, man. Like, I think I can live in Tokyo, man.
Yeah.
But I prefer Kyoto. So Tokyo is where you've got the whole commerce, you've got the whole art scene, everything. Everything is going for it.
Yeah.
Amazing food, not that expensive, contrary to what people think.
And the currency,
It's weaker than-
I was
it's weaker
surprised.
than
It's like,
Kenya.
and they do that purposely. It's like 1 to 1.
Yeah.
So 1 yen is 1 Kenya shillings, and they do that so that their import-export ability stays strong.
The problem in Japan is twofold. One is population.
Yeah.
So the population is decreasing.
Okay. Yes.
Houses are becoming so cheap to buy now, right? I'm actually looking at a property in Kyoto.
But you get residency if you buy a
No,
property.
no. But you get somewhere to live. There's ways around it.
Okay.
But listen, Japan is the most wonderful place you can visit.
Okay. So if we're looking at the property market there, let's say here, if we look at a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in Westlands, you're looking 10 million plus, right?
No, man, more.
More. Actually, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
way
true.
more.
So how much in Japan maybe?
In metropolitan Tokyo, like in the center Tokyo,
Crazy.
200 million,
Jesus Christ.
right? But in the outskirts a little bit, same, like 7 million, even 10 million.
Right. But then it's
No, it's really good. They have public transport, man.
I was told by a cousin who actually went there that they had a lot of dry skin and dandruff and what's that skin? The skin disease,
Eczema.
And they stayed 1 month in Japan. The food they were eating,
Yeah,
bro,
there you go.
He lost
There
his,
you
years of eczema.
There you go.
All of a sudden disappeared.
There you
Dandruff disappeared. His skin changed. So there was, I think it's in the way they cook the food, the purity of it. The water is clean.
The water is clean. The air is clean. The what do you call it? So did you know there are dustbins in Japan
What do you mean?
on the roads?
There's no dustbins? Really?
So that's another thing about Japan. It's about self-respect, actually.
Yeah.
If you respect yourself, you will not make your surroundings dirty. If you don't respect yourself, you will.
So where do you throw stuff?
You keep it with you until you get to your home.
Really?
Yeah.
So you keep it in a plastic?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, a plastic bag. So everyone, if you notice, tourists and everyone with their bags, they have a plastic bag tied to it.
Damn. Asif, let's fix your hair, by the way. I think it'll look better on camera. Yeah. There we go. I think that's better.
So what do I do?
Producer, you have to guide.
Yeah, just guide me because I was also not sure actually.
Is that how you? Maybe you could take it. It looks better. Awesome. I think that
is that better?
Yeah, at the front.
Yeah, because it was really bad, right?
It was putting it. It's fine. Don't worry. So Japan. Dude,
So okay, I'll continue.
We need a visa for Japan, right, Kenyans?
But it's easy.
It's not.
Did you know that the Japanese embassy will not accept your application if they're going to reject it?
So they tell you straight up.
They'll tell you, listen, you need to get this paperwork.
Okay.
And go get it, and they'll give you the visa.
There's a certain amount you need to have in your bank, right, in order to be in Japan.
Oh, so I don't know about that. My visas have
We
been.
have a loaded guy over here.
No.
Like I think it's 900,000 shillings at a minimum for.
Is it
for 3-4 months
for a tourist visa?
I think so. I think there is something of the sort. Vish, when you went there, he was telling me. Vish is our former guy who used to work with the CoffeePump. He said that there's a minimum amount you need to have in your bank account.
Really?
Yeah, just so they know you're able to sustain yourself.
Just like every country then.
Every country, yeah.
Every country does that. Like even if you go with the bike to the Mexico border or like to America, they'll ask you.
They'll ask you.
How many days are you staying? Okay, 10 days.
10 days.
Do you have the money to stay there 10 days, right?
And prove that.
And just show that.
Okay.
So ideally, but though, I think a credit card should be okay. So as long as you have a credit card.
And you're able
they're like, okay, listen, you have enough money, right?
Right. Okay, so you spend the time in Japan, you come back.
Yeah, so I actually started working at a bank.
Which one?
Gulf African.
Dude, how was that?
It sucked. No, it did not suck. It sucked for me. Bank
because
jobs
it's not
are
what you wanted to do, right?
Yeah, bank jobs are not bad jobs. Come on, banks provide jobs to so many people.
Yeah, but then
right?
again, if you...
It wasn't for me.
Yeah. The other day, can I mention this about the Grand Thornton kid? I won't say his name. We were in the car yesterday and we were just having a conversation in general about life, and his brother, Hamza, who just went to meet one of his friends who works at Grand Thornton. And the guy's 27-year-old and he's earning a salary less than 30,000 bob a month.
As what?
He's an auditor. And I was thinking
30,000
bro, I was thinking about that lifestyle. And the reality is people are actually earning that much.
They are.
But what hurt me was he doesn't have the ambition to grow beyond that. Okay? In fact, one of the Jugu motherfucker, the whole discussion started. This is, there's a guy on the podcast, we call him Jugu motherfucker. He leaves comments every time. The discussion we started and the back and forth I was having with him is, he was saying, the reality is some people can only earn 30,000 shillings a month. I'm like, if that's your mentality,
that's what then
you'll fucking stay there. Unsubscribe from the channel, please. These are for guys who want to build 10 mosques with schools attached to them. But
that's a great point, man. That's great because it was the same thing, right? Like, so my family, we've all been entrepreneurs, business people.
Yeah.
And I was the black sheep, working for other people.
Yeah.
But I was okay with it because I wanted to learn and see what happens. But the bank job wasn't for me.
How long were you there for?
9 months. And actually, I started writing a blog on the side about innovations from the developing world, which actually became popular.
Okay.
It was featured on Al Jazeera and some other places.
Really?
So that's when Scan Group came and their managing director was on Twitter.
Scan Group is a marketing agency, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So their general manager was on Twitter. He saw me. He DM'd me and said, listen, can we meet for coffee at Art Cafe? I still remember, Westgate. And I said, okay, sure. Let's meet up. I would love to, see what an agency does and everything. Met me and said, listen, man, I think you're very interesting at the end of it. Do you want to work for us? The guy's name was Gaurav Singh. what an amazing like guy who actually taught me how to give people chances, right? And so much more. Anyways, I'll come to that. He said, listen, we're just looking for interesting. I said, I know nothing about marketing.
Yeah.
I know nothing about strategy. Like, you want to hire me as strategy manager? I don't know anything. He said, it's okay. We'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah. He said, you'll learn. So he wasn't even taking me as an intern.
He took a chance on you.
He said, he's taking me as a strategy manager. First day on the job, dude, guys are doing strategy. I don't even know what it means. And he just kept me there. He said, you're going to do so well here. Just continue.
Right.
And he was right, man.
I mean,
the only thing I told him was I need to make more than the bank.
Yeah.
Bank, I think, was like 60K. So he gave me more.
Yeah.
And I moved. I said, man, this is creative fields. I don't get to wear a tie. I hate ties. I don't wear ties at all.
I've never worn a tie in years, man.
Yeah, I don't like ties. Even at formal places, I'll just go in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
In fact, even now I was going to come in a t-shirt. And then my wife said, okay, no, don't go in a t-shirt this time.
That's okay. So how was your experience at Scan Group and what did you get up to? First day at strategy, obviously you're blindsided.
Nothing. I know nothing, man.
Yeah.
So I kept learning. And then he gave me tasks. I kept on doing them. We grew that business to... From 10 people, I think we were in the company then, to it became 150 people.
Wow.
7 different offices in Africa. From 1 client to 40 clients. So I learned how to pitch to clients. And then I became business unit head.
Okay.
So that's where I learned what a P&L means, how much money I'm bringing into the company versus how much, I'm spending.
Okay. And
But
how long did you stay there?
It was quite some time. So maybe 3 years.
There's someone else at Scan Group I know.
But they didn't give me equity.
That's a good point, by the way. Hey.
So for people listening, equity is super important. Huh? So if you're working somewhere and you're contributing to the growth in a major way,
ask for shares.
Ask for shares.
Dude, this Icolo business, as much as I love it.
Do you have equity?
Fuck no, man.
You need equity.
Dude, and if I had equity...
you could have probably stayed there for forever.
Yeah, I'm still here, to be honest. I'm still here. I was... They gave me the sales director title, which for my ego was nice.
Oh, only for your ego.
For my
Nothing else.
But to be fair, they've done right by me in terms of my career growth and what I know. And this podcast comes from that. But what else
you couldn't? Yeah, I think you've grown.
Yeah,
in that,
but one thing I regret is never asking for equity, especially in a startup, bro. Because think about it. You started in a company, you're employee number 5, 6, or 7.
Exactly.
Company is not doing anything. They get an investment of $500,000 initially, which is nothing. 10 years later, the company is worth $250 million.
Exactly. And you didn't own equity now.
And you don't own equity.
So no, you're just still on a salary.
You're just a salary man.
Just salary man.
And being a salary man is fucked because as soon as that job goes, if you don't have savings or whatever, even if you have savings.
Which most people... So unless you are a corporate rat race kind of a person.
Yeah.
And you're happy to take 20, 30 years.
And I get you're not the type of guy. We want things now. We want
not necessarily
build.
Not necessarily. So for me, it was, if I'm building, I need to own part of it.
Correct. Yeah, take ownership.
So whether it's today or whether it's after 10 years, when I receive the results, it's okay. So as long as I own something.
What did they say then when you had that equity
discussion? So they didn't, and that was the main reason for me to leave. I went to New York then.
Yes, this was 2016, no?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, no, 2015.
2015.
So I left and I moved to New York. I said, you know what? Photography, I'm making so much money. I was making so much money, by the way.
Okay. Can we talk numbers?
Yeah, we can, of course.
How much were you making?
Because this is the point of the podcast, right?
Yeah.
To give a little bit more information, right? That's why I wanted to also do this. So, like, for example, for one post on Instagram, you can even scroll to my feed, like there's a Coke post. And the post was what? It was me holding a can of Coke while my legs are over the building. So
Ricky,
I'm hanging off the roof.
We'll put that up over here.
Yeah. So I'm hanging off the roof of the building. And all I'm asking is, how many of you want your own can of Cokes? Put your name in the comments below and we'll send it to you. So almost 300 people wrote their names and they got cans.
Dude.
400K.
Because you started this social media thing quite
early. Yeah. So that's, So me, Mutua Matheka, You know him? You know Mutua Mateka? He's an amazing photographer as well. Him, Brian Siambi is another guy who's also a photographer. He's still photography. These guys are still photographing, man.
Right.
Which I love. Like
that's
they've made a
amazing.
career out of it. I mean, some are obviously now more on the influencer side.
Yes. So you were making quite a lot of money doing photography.
I was, and the good thing is I had these contracts like what I had with Airtel, with Coke, with a few other brands, like big brands.
I mean, those are quite. These are heavy hitters, man. To get as you doing the podcast, bro. So I'm sorry, the photography. Do you think it's as a result of obviously quality of your work, but because you were one of the first people to get into social media early?
I don't know actually, but I think mostly was on Instagram. We were building a community, and these brands would just then reach out, and I was the more commercial from all of these photographers, right?
Right.
So, for example, me, Mutua, and another photographer called Sarah, we did a campaign for Airtel, where they sent us across the country to shoot interesting people.
Everything paid for.
And I negotiated that contract because I'm the more commercial, right?
Can we talk money? How much was it worth?
I don't remember, but it was in the millions, something like in the millions, yeah. So, and that was done. Now this is like 10 years ago, man.
So, right now.
So all I'm saying is like I don't know if people are making that much money now.
Dude, it's much less.
That's what I'm so shocked about.
Which is quite shocking. And I think maybe because there's a lot of quasi-influencers. The market is a lot bigger, but the problem is the companies, the big companies in Kenya are still the same. And it's that who's advertising on social media? Your Safaricoms, your Airtels, your Coca-Colas, and your EABLs. Is there genuinely anyone else?
There are a lot more companies, man.
The smaller companies now going on to it, like what you guys are doing. But think about it like in the States. In the States, you have normal coffee shops advertising on YouTube and social media.
You do. You even have Nike, Adidas, so many other brands.
The rate of return is a lot more.
I get your point.
We're building, but it's not that quick. So here...
There is. Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay. Creators, or what we call influencers, creators, are way more now.
Yes.
So there's way more competition as well.
Yes.
The biggest challenge I saw when I was in that space was that creators didn't know how to sell themselves. So, for example, you'd have an amazing podcast and you can't package it for a corporate into, look, this is what it actually results in.
Right.
And then the value just goes up way more. So I was that guy. Like I would negotiate every contract. And I would say, guys, look, I know what your budgets are. Because remember, another
You
thing.
used to work at Scan Group, so...
Not just that.
Yeah.
But you know, when you start understanding business, you start understanding that every business is a percentage of sums.
Right.
Sum of percentages. So marketing is always a percentage of your revenue. So some numbers are public. Safaricom, for example, right? You can even go into the books and see how much they spend on marketing.
Yeah, that's true.
If they're spending $1 billion on marketing,
You get an understanding of,
they can't give you $1 million.
Yeah.
It's not even a percent. It's not even a percent.
That's a good strategy, especially a lot of these companies that are public, that have shareholdings.
Yeah.
You can actually go and check their books and understand.
So like INM Bank, for example, right? I don't know if it's on the stock exchange, but ABSA,
Yeah.
you can know how much to spend on marketing. And then on the flip side, you can also do your own math and you can say, okay, well, I think this company is this big. This is what the revenue could look like. And marketing is always 5 to 10% of the budget of the revenue.
Yeah.
You know their marketing budget.
So then you easily get it. But then again, guys, don't go and ask for 100 million shillings for a post. You also have to have some...
No, there has to be some basis,
Okay,
right?
So when you're in New York, you've left Scan Group. And
I left,
You've been... Obviously, all this money has come in from the social media angle.
Social media, I'm making money on that. Instagram is sending me, stuff to do community-wise. I'm partnering with people in New York.
So what was the reason to move to New York specifically?
I love New York always, and I'd been there once, and I was like, I think if you can make it in New York, you made it in the world.
How was it as a city? I've never been, by the way.
Dude, I've been there now 15 times, maybe 20 times.
Dude.
I love it, man. I love it. Although, I was there 2 years ago, and it's a shadow of the city now.
Why?
So COVID really affected it.
It's like London, where you have street beggars and
Yeah. Okay, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point.
It's
Yeah.
not London.
So it's exactly like London now, like a little bit. You know, New York was about what? It was about immigrants.
Yes.
It's about the small mom and pop shop selling this unique stuff from Mexico, for example.
Yes.
All the shops they're losing their thing to big companies. So you lose the soul, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How's the New York slice, the pizza? Is it the best
Man,
pizza you've ever had?
Of course. No. The best pizza I've ever had is in Tokyo.
Okay, seriously?
Yeah, it's in Tokyo. So another fact is, you learn a lot of facts with me, by the way, because I'm a nerd on those things. Tokyo is the biggest buyer of the there's a particular kind of oven from Italy. And they're the biggest buyers of that oven for Neapolitan style pizza.
Okay.
So you can actually get the best pizzas in the world in New York, in Tokyo.
In Tokyo. There's
And I've been to 2 of them.
Yeah.
One was, I think, number 3 in the world, and one was number 11. Unbelievable.
Dude.
Unbelievable.
I'm the kind of guy that enjoys my pizza in on a random Tuesday night, with extra cheese and
Nice.
things. But I can imagine the Tokyo pizza is a completely different experience. Have you ever had? I've never had Chicago style
Deep dish.
deep dish.
So Chicago is deep dish.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually bring that concept with our brands,
Dude, I think you should, man.
but the execution is really hard.
In what sense?
We just that we have to be better at it.
Right. Because, I mean,
We'll get it right.
Neapolitan style, I've seen quite a lot of people replicate it.
Trying to. Nobody's doing it accurate properly, by the way.
There's exactly, but
Also, it's not really a pizza that people will like, by the way.
Chicago style.
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Neapolitan is not for
It's
everyone.
not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Like
People-
if you like Domino's,
Yeah.
you will never like a Neapolitan.
Neapolitan, I would say, if with the pizza in stuff we eat, where it's
You
just
can't.
crowded with everywhere
yeah.
with cheese, and this Neapolitan is a bit more handsome, a bit more take it easy. We've got work to do in the afternoon. It's a bit more reserved. Chicago style now, though. We can put a Chicago style reel over here of thick fucking pizza,
Agreed.
where it takes 2 people to lift up one slice.
Exactly.
Design have it now. They have a quote unquote deep dish.
It's not really deep.
No, it's not deep dish. He's right.
Yeah, it's not the same thing, and you can't even get it.
The,
Like,
the,
I tried
the,
one
the
with
Chicago
fried
style
rice.
is,
really, huh?
is thick, right? It's like got a thick.
It's super thick. And then the layering is cheese sauce, like it's crazy, man. But it's an amazing experience.
For those 2 that are fasting, how are you feeling right now? Us talking about pizza. Okay, so we're in New York
It's
now.
part of iftar, man. Remember?
Yeah, exactly. We've eaten.
Yeah.
We've got a CoffeePump discount code as well coming. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going today.
So Asif, now we're in New York.
Yeah.
You're collaborating with other photographers, I'm assuming.
Yeah, 100%. There's a guy called Gian Silva, for example. You can also bring out his profile. Fantastic photographer. In fact, I even brought him for an Airtel campaign to Kenya.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's good that when you travel, you get all these connections.
And I brought them here as well. So I brought him for a whole Gian Silva comes to Africa. He did a workshop. I did a workshop.
G.N. Silva. J.N. Silva.
And Silva is Silva.
Big on Instagram?
Huge, like 300K, I
We
think.
can put
followers.
up his profile over here. Okay, so when you're there for the 2 years, is it mostly photography you're doing?
Mostly. And strategy work, like a little bit.
Okay.
But I wasn't there actually for long also.
2 years, yeah.
No, New York was like 6 months.
Okay.
Because Java actually came calling then.
Java when they Java. Oh,
Java
yes.
House.
You worked at Java for
Yeah,
a while.
I was at Java House.
Yes, I remember that.
So Java House is where they came. I met with the CEO, and the number one question I asked him was, "Am I getting equity in the business?"
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Are you serious?
So that's why I worked at Java House. Because
this is interesting.
Java House at that point was about 10, 12 branches.
Do you know, actually, we met at Orbit Place.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
2018.
So I was at Java House then.
2018?
Yeah,
I
was at Java
remember
House.
because we had offices on Muthithi Road, and our first offices were within, so it was a house, and we took one bedroom. and there's like 8 of us.
This
in
is
a
how
corner.
young Icolo was.
Yeah, bro. At the time we were building the Mombasa data center, but from literally, I think opposite Golden Tulip is where the offices were. So we'd always walk to Java to have. And I was there. I was having a meeting, and then you came, and I was like, I said Asif, and I said hi, and then you're like, yeah, I'm working at Java right now.
I remember now.
So that was okay. So how was it at Java, and what were you doing exactly there?
So Java the role was group head of marketing,
Yes.
and they didn't have a department per se. So my job was to actually create it. There were a few people working there. There was a designer called Stan, great guy, and a guy called Calvin, who I love, man. The guy was unbelievable, like a Starehe boy guy, and the best marketing guy you can have. I think he's working at Crown Paints now.
Okay.
So amazing, like a guy I worked with, and of course Kevin Ashley, the CEO and founder of Java's. He was also very clear with me and said, "Listen, I'm only here for 1 year. So if you want to get any brand stuff, you only have 1 year to learn from me,
Right.
because we've already hired a CEO
Yeah.
to replace me, but he's coming after 1 year." And I said, "Listen, I'm down. Like, I just want to learn from you." And I learned so much, man. I learned how to create a brand, how to build stuff with love.
You guys redid the menu as well, right? At that time, like
100%.
everything changed.
We
Java,
did everything. So we did a whole rebrand.
Yeah.
Part of it was done with an agency called Arc, and part was some people in California.
Okay. And so what was, because I remember there was a pivotal shift where the menu changed, and then you guys started doing more products beyond the coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
There were the
exactly.
biscuits, very stuff.
So much stuff.
Very-
Yeah, slowly.
So
That was all informed by marketing as well.
okay.
So that's where I came in. I implemented a lot of digital stuff. So, with my background was building tech products, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing we did was get transparency on feedback. So a company called M-Survey came to me and said, "Listen, a great friend of mine also, Louise Majanja, was the CTO. And he said, "Listen, we have this product. You can survey people and find out how many people want to drink coffee." I said, "We don't need that, man. What I need is when somebody pays with M-Pesa, they get an SMS saying, would you like to give us feedback?"
I started
You
getting
get
as
that?
well. Yeah.
Man, that thing became such a big thing. The CEO didn't approve of it. I still launched it. So Kevin actually didn't approve of that.
That's amazing. So you just and you got.
I said,
proper
"Man,
feedback.
no, I don't care, man."
And
and I'm going
how was the feedback? Like, what were you?
amazing. So what happened is within a week. So before, all our feedback was positive because it was written on paper.
Yeah.
The branch manager is never going to give you the other
Negative
side.
feedback. Yeah.
So when I remember the executive assistant to the CEO would fill in the sheet with all the feedback every week and give it to Kevin.
It was positive.
And it was 100% positive. I said it's not possible at all.
Yeah.
It's a human business.
Yeah. Correct.
You can't be perfect.
can't be perfect.
So the first week I launched this test, we got 4,000 people giving us feedback and only 30% was positive.
What?
Only 30%. I took it to Kevin and Kevin was blown away. Like, okay, this is going to change how we do stuff.
So what was some of the feedback?
Slow service, bill was wrong, stale food, the usual that you get across in every restaurant, right?
Yeah.
I've been looking for a waiter. I can't find anyone. I had to wait for so long for my food. The quality has gone down, all that kind of stuff, right?
There must be a gut punch when you have
It was,
weeks
man.
of positive review, and then all of a sudden,
It was, man.
4,000 reviews come in, of which 30% are only positive.
Also, it informed us of stuff. So, for example, I remember one person wrote to us on feedback and said, "There's a beehive in your restaurant. And what are you guys doing about it?"
Really?
So, it came to me because all the feedback would come, and I'd put Kevin as the CC on the email,
Right.
and Naima was operations. So we all saw it. Immediately we called the branch, "Dude, there's a beehive." He's like, "Yeah, we know." Like, what the hell? There's a beehive.
You're not doing anything about
You're not
it.
doing anything about it. Please, can we get this out?
Dude, and that's
So you get my point, right?
Yeah, and maybe
Customers would tell you, man, this is like not,
So okay, and it's beautiful that you've brought this up, and also as a strategy of building up a business. Like, how do you train folks to be self-starters? Because, for example, right, this guy, if he sees something wrong, he will go and fix it. Okay, and it's not because I told him, but because there's initiative.
does he own equity in the business?
Fuck no, leave him alone. don't give him any ideas.
We can talk about that after
You
the
have to.
podcast.
Why are you giving him such
You
ideas?
have to own equity, man.
But
or rather, let me say it this way: you have to give equity.
yeah, of course. You see, the plan is, and I've told these guys, and
I'll tell you how I've done it at Ando, by the way.
Okay, which we'll talk about. My
Exactly,
question-
but continue.
So the previous team talks about equity were there, but they just
Yeah, fair
there's
enough, fair
nothing
enough. Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
how do you? The
So you-
beehive is there. How do you? And okay, but even this is for Icolo with my former CEO. This is a funny story, right? The microwave wasn't working in the kitchen. Okay, and it hadn't been working for 1-2 weeks,
Shit.
and no one did anything. So he came and he asked everyone, "How are you guys having your food?" It's like, "Oh, we just eat it cold." He's like, "Why isn't anyone doing
Yeah,
anything
why
about
isn't
this? It's a
anyone doing
simple coffee."
Interesting.
He literally unplugged the thing, threw it in the dustbin, went, bought, put it there,
a new one.
a new one. So he's like, "This is not for me; it's for you guys."
Yeah, I know, but still people wouldn't do it. By
But
the way,
still, people won't do it, and so,
so it's not a. It's by the way, it's. I realized one thing.
yeah,
It's not about culture. It's not about geography or anything. Because even people in New York do the same shit.
yeah,
People in Kenya will also do the same thing. It's about culture. You have to build the right culture in your company. And the culture you build, like at Ando, is of ownership. What does that mean? It means that you own the failure, but you also own the success of it. But you also own the failure when it completely screws up, right?
yeah.
And you also own the accountability for it. So we don't fire people, but you own accountability for it. So you're the one who has to fix it, man. There's no one coming to fix this for you.
And so
There's no one coming to remove that beehive.
and so, what would you suggest with the team over there? How much percent should I give them? And
No, it's never about
Percentage.
percentages.
50%.
No. So the way you structure a company is like what we've done at Ando is you always set aside 10% for ESOPs for the employees.
ESOP stands.
Employee share option.
Okay,
But we do
okay,
actually
ESOP, okay,
we
yes,
do
yes.
restricted stock units.
Okay.
So we do RSUs. We've set aside 10%. We've actually given out 80% of the company has equity, man,
Okay.
including some cleaners even. So they didn't even know. Some people were even refusing to sign. Because they're like, why are you making me sign something that we own your company? We don't want to own your company. We kept it. Once the company, makes some money and we sell the company, these guys will get so much money that will change their lives.
So who gave you this strategy, Asif? Like, because it's very forward thinking as well. Culturally, it's
Very hard to do, man. Especially in the
dude.
Asian community, for
Yeah.
example, I would say,
Yeah.
who gives equity?
No one fucking gives equity.
No
bro.
one gives equity. For me, it was about seeing how people globally build companies. And if you look at Uber, you look at these big companies, right? $1 billion companies, huh? They've always given equity to people. But my main inspiration for this was a company called Chobani. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's a yogurt company in America,
Okay.
run by this Turkish guy.
Chobani.
Yeah, Chobani.
We can put it up over here.
So I think his name is Hamdan or something like that. He saw an ad in the newspaper for a dairy processing factory closing down. And he said, look, I want to buy this company. He went to his finance guys. They said, we can't afford it. They said, no, we'll buy it. We must buy it. So he bought it. And there were 100 people working in that company. He said, no one's losing a job.
Right.
That's number one. Number two, I'm giving all of you guys equity. Dude, these guys, they sold to private equity a couple of years back. All those 100 were dollar millionaires. Including like janitors, including like.
And that's a smart thing to do, is because in a way,
So smart.
your employees now don't feel as though there's nothing for us. Oh, this is yours.
They still won't understand. Remember, in Kenya, it's such a new concept
Right.
that until you see a few exits and a few stories, then people will start understanding,
That
and then
there's-
now people will start asking for equity. So what I'm hoping is with Ando, for example, we've done one small buyback we did for employees.
Yeah.
They made some decent money, man.
Actually, the fact that
And then everyone now wants equity in the company.
if I ever go for a job interview now, I'm fucking asking for equity as well.
You have to.
You have to.
Listen, at Java House even, Safaricom came for me. I'll mention it even. They wanted to hire me
Yeah.
as, I think it was head of brand or head of, no equity. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, because that doesn't make sense because you're doing the same effort. So your Java stint, okay, now circling back to your story, you've got this feedback.
Yeah, that was one product we built. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it became a digital product. You can see all this feedback coming in, and we changed our operations, how we do stuff. So every branch had a score, and in Kenya we've been through KCP, right?
Yes.
And that system where it's competitive,
Right.
so people understand.
Which branch is
Ranking.
excellent? Yeah.
So we started ranking branches.
If you don't mind me asking, which branch was the best performing?
Oh man, I don't remember honestly, but consistently,
Yeah.
360 Degrees Pizza was one of the best rated. Like they would
The one
always
at
get
the one at ABC place?
Yeah, that was Java's as
was
well.
fucking amazing food, by the way.
used to
Used to.
have. I mean, I'm not trying to say that.
Yeah.
Again, I can even explain why it was good. We had the flour was imported from Italy.
What? Seriously?
Yeah, then when we were there, the tomatoes were from Italy. The wood was apple wood to
Stove. The
yeah,
stove, yeah.
for the oven.
Yeah.
Once we left, I think things changed,
Yeah, they localized everything.
and you now see even the team levels were left, so it was a lot of changes.
So, okay, let's say if I were to come in to Java and I want to change the entire menu, all right, what would be the steps you guys would take to ensure? Like, how long would it take to go from the current menu you have, maybe it's not working for customers,
Oh,
to
you
doing
can't do
a
that.
full rebrand?
No, you can't change the whole menu.
Okay.
So what you do is you start understanding what's working. And one thing I did well at also Java was data.
Right.
So even at Ando, what we do is we look at all the data, what's selling, what's not selling. What's selling? You have to keep improving it.
Yeah.
You have to keep
Good point.
improving
Very
it.
good point, yeah.
So Java, we did a little bit of that, but I won't say we did it as well as we're doing it now here at Ando.
Ando. Okay.
Ando is like fully, tech. Yeah, it's full tech.
And we'll get to that.
Yeah,
So
we'll get there.
when there's a specific product you want to introduce,
Oh, let me tell you how
with
the
Java,
process.
yeah, what
The process was some ideation would happen at the central level.
Yeah.
Me, CEO, some other few people. Send it to culinary. The culinary innovation team would then come up with ideas, and then say, okay, there's a tasting on this week.
There's an innovation team actually that existed, huh?
Even at Ando now we have that.
Interesting.
So that innovation team then we do the tasting.
Yeah.
And then based on the tasting, we would then say, okay, this passes the tastes. Now, does it pass the food costs? So, in the restaurant business, you have to have a food cost of 25 to 30%.
Okay.
That means all your ingredients. So let's say you're paying 1,000 bob for a steak.
Yeah.
Your ingredients cannot cost more than 300 bob.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd consider the rest then as the profit on top?
Not profit. So you're paying labor, you're paying rent.
Yes.
You're paying so much of the stuff, man.
You factor, but your ingredients should not cost more than 30%.
Yeah, that's the only way you can also justify this other stuff, right?
Right. Okay.
So this is a global, by the way, a standard. Huh?
That's good to understand.
Yeah, yeah.
It's something you see.
I've never shared this. And I know a lot of people ask.
No, it's something.
In fact, I wanted to write a post on how to build a restaurant that fails. Make sure your food cost is 40%. Make sure,
Okay, so that's actually a good question. So, how? Let's frame it this way: how would you build restaurants that fail?
Make sure your food cost is 50%
of the product, right?
So So, for example, if you're selling chips,
yeah,
well, not chips, not a good idea, but like chicken Kiev
Yeah.
with fries for 1,000 bob, it's costing you 500 bob to just make that with ingredients. Because as soon as your food cost is 50, there's no way in hell you can make money with paying labor, rent, marketing, packaging, all that stuff.
So
Utilities.
You recommend being at 30% cost of the product.
25 to 30.
25 to 30.
Yeah, but then of course now it also depends on format, right?
Right.
So if you're a fast food restaurant, they have lower food cost because they spend more on marketing.
More on marketing, yeah.
So like a McDonald's will have like a 20 to 25%, maybe even 28.
Yeah.
But then they'll spend 20% on marketing. But then they'll pay less labor.
True.
So
What other factors should folks look at if they don't want to open a restaurant that fails?
so in today's world, I say if you want to start a restaurant brand, do a cloud kitchen. Don't build a restaurant. Don't build dine-in.
That's
You're just paying
traditional.
rent for nothing.
And that's where...
Scale it, and then you can open a dine-in.
Which is good. And I think we have a friend also, a mutual friend who does this. And I had a conversation with him about these ghost kitchen concepts which started over COVID.
Yes. We started in COVID as well.
Okay.
We started as a cloud kitchen brand.
And this is eventually we'll deep
Yeah,
dive
yeah,
into
sure,
that.
sure.
So you're at Java now. What's the next move? What happens?
So Java was done. I came across another insight, which was that single-person households were growing at double the rate of family households in Nairobi, Kampala, and some other cities. And Sajid, whenever that happens, so when houses get smaller, what gets smaller?
Budget to spend on food, or
Kitchens get smaller.
kitchens get smaller.
When kitchens get smaller, you don't even have, like, it's only 1 or 2 people living. What do they want the most? They want their time back.
Yes.
They don't even have space to cook food, man. That's why Manhattan in New York has like 70,000 restaurants. Because everyone's living in apartments. So it's easier to go out and just eat. Yeah. So whenever you see that happening, and it's happening in Nairobi, it was happening then, even now, the demand for on-demand food and grocery would just explode.
Right.
So on-demand is where, I click a button and food comes to me.
Yeah, instantly.
Now, guess what? Uber Eats has started launching globally. In Kenya, there was nothing.
Yeah, it was very crap.
There was only Jumia food, I think,
Yeah.
and it was really struggling as well. So I took it to the board and I said, we have to do food delivery. They didn't also get the concept, like, why we're dine-in,
Yeah.
But I said, we have to. Look, these are the data points. Finally, they gave me a test, to go ahead. And when we launched it at Orbit Place, actually.
Really? Yes.
We launched it at Orbit. So we launched with Jumia. Jumia was also struggling. So I told Jumia, listen, you give us a low commission. I'll sell it to the board. And you get customers
Yeah.
to use your app, right?
Yeah.
They did that and they became big. We became big. It quickly became 20% of our revenue. Food
Really?
delivery.
And before, what was the percentage?
0, obviously.
So no food delivery to 20% of the business.
Imagine.
It must be much higher for them right now, yeah?
That will come to that as well. Like now in Nairobi, 40 to 50% of all food is delivered. And we have a big part to play in that, by the way, as Ando. Because we, in terms of market size, we control about 20 to 25% of the whole food delivery economy,
Jesus.
which is a huge number.
It's a huge number.
It's in the millions of dollars, yeah, in that. So
Mashallah.
we've become really big. We're in 3 countries. But okay, just going back like to Java's,
Yeah.
right? It became really big, food delivery then. Okay, we wanted to do more.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd also pitched cloud kitchens in 2018
To them.
to the board. But remember, we were also selling the business.
Yes, Java sold. I think 2019 is when the sale
Yeah,
went through,
actually 2018 was when the deal finalized.
Okay.
So we all made some money, like people who owned equity. But the main point was that they didn't want to spend until somebody new comes in and, new investors and all this stuff. So, and when I got the money, I was like, dude, come on, man, I'm leaving, man.
Yeah.
Now I can finally not be the black sheep
Correct.
in my family and I can do something of my own. What I didn't realize is I had a 2-year non-compete with Java.
Ooh.
So I wanted to actually launch cloud kitchen, and I realized, oh man, I can't do this.
So how did they do that at the start when you signed your contract? They
Yeah,
slipped it in
man.
one of the
Yeah,
clauses?
man. Yeah, man. It was, I guess, because it was also a senior position. So, they want to protect. Because I knew the strategy for the next 6 months to a year. Yeah.
Did you have a lawyer go through it, or you just?
Yeah, it was actually my legal team, also their legal team,
Yeah.
and said, look, you can't do this. I'm like, oh man, I've already resigned.
Okay, it's something you need to be careful of, especially when signing contracts.
But it's okay, man. Like, that's when my film and photography came in handy.
Okay, let's talk. So you've left Java.
So for 2 years, I actually run a production company.
Really?
Yeah. Monolith.
What were you guys doing in that?
Crazy stuff, man. Like huge projects. Like the first, like we would do big brand shoots. I remember one project we did was for the biggest Pakistani clothing brand, Elan.
Okay.
We literally took over Lamu. Like it was 70 people crew. Photographers, models coming from Dubai, models coming from Pakistan, their team coming from Pakistan. It was a whole, I think the total project cost was about 30-40 million, man. Easily. So these are the kind of projects we were handling now.
And so this company that you created, what was the name of it again?
Monolith. It was with a friend of mine called Jay.
You formed that immediately after Java?
Yeah, with Jay.
Okay.
We actually, even a few months before, I'd already started testing it because I really wanted to get into film production.
So how did you get clients? Was it through your contacts, your networks?
No, we just got clients because we were good.
Okay, so you like advertising through Instagram?
No, we would just put up posts of stuff we've done. You're right. Okay, so that maybe.
Yeah.
But we didn't spend a single shilling on marketing.
So people were just approaching you?
People were just approaching us. Like we got big projects, man. Like Google, Care International. Has Consult.
Yes.
These visualizations you see.
Yes.
We were the ones doing them.
I said, that's quite big, man.
It was huge, man. Like I remember, even when I started Ando, we were making so much money. I was actually a little, conflicted because I was like, well, I'm already making money.
Yeah.
And I only need to work maybe 5-6 months a year.
Right.
Versus I'm getting into this place where the work is going to be crazy, right? But food was food, man.
Food just kept coming back to you.
Yeah.
So what happened to Monolith then?
We still do work. I think Jay still takes projects.
Right.
But I'm not involved day to day.
Okay.
Man, I just don't take any more big projects.
Can you do movie shoots?
We did. We actually shot a pilot for Netflix. I directed it.
There's really. Can you talk about that?
I can. So right now I'm editing it.
Okay.
There's a lot of VFX in it, so that's the challenge right now. Actually, also the main lead actor passed away.
Damn, who was this?
Maina Olvenia.
Yes.
You know him, right?
Was this a suicide case or something?
No, it wasn't. Maina Olvenia was the guy from. Everyone's seen this movie, right? Nairobi Half-Life.
Yes.
So there's a guy in there. He was the lead actor. So he's the main lead actor. So I don't know. I think I'll just release it probably.
Okay, so you shot this locally as well.
Okay, it was shot here in CBD in so many other locations.
So there's I'll send you this.
I can send you some stills from the making of and you can put it on.
Yeah, please. If you just send us that stuff and then we can just put it up over here.
It was a lot of fun, man. These kind of projects. I still miss obviously those film production times, but my calling was food, man.
I mean, so just while we're on the film discussion, there's a project we're working on. We pitched it. It's called. There are two projects. There's Rungu, which I'll share.
Oh.
I'll share it with you. We were working with a company called Black Sand Pictures, who pitched it at the Red Sea Film Fund.
Nice.
Netflix approached them and they wanted it changed to either Nigeria or South Africa because they felt there was a bigger market. And we didn't want to go down that route. So it's a story about two cops, an Indian cop and an African cop.
Amazing, man.
And it's to do with the child trafficking situation here, exploring the different cultures and how that happens. So I'll share that more with you.
Yeah, maybe we can, connect and make something.
It's something that I genuinely want to pursue. And I came up with this idea with a good friend of mine, George Moore, who came on the podcast as an actor. And then he connected me with a scriptwriter, Morrison Madulo, and we workshopped this thing, bro. We pitched
Really
it. It's lost steam, but I still really do believe the project has legs.
Yeah.
But based on that discussion, the follow-up was they said, okay, why don't you try and do a feature film? So we created with the same two characters, just in a different scenario where it's a bounty hunter chase in Kenya. Okay? The film was called Kamata. And it's about this bounty hunter who's out on his wits, and he gets given one last chance to bring in this big bounty, right? To get all this money to retire because he's an ex-cop and his expertise comes in. But the person he's chasing after is also being chased after by a government politician who he robbed. And then there's the local
I love that kind of story. Yeah.
And so what it actually involved was a chase sequence that starts in Nairobi.
Amazing,
that
man.
goes through the country, ends up in Dar es Salaam. And this guy, all he's trying to do is get this guy back to Nairobi. But everywhere he goes, he's being diverted by bad guys or by police or this and that.
This is a very interesting concept, man.
We will talk more about it. But
I think concepts are what sell, Netflix is also looking for this kind of stuff.
I had a meeting with some American guy that Fareed set up, and he was like, okay, and this is a concept I wanted to ask you your opinion of. So because I'm Desi, Bollywood has been a huge influence.
Of course,
right?
even me.
So,
I still watch a lot of Bollywood.
Exactly.
Durandar is releasing next week.
So what I wanted to do was, in Rungu specifically, when these two cops, they start at polar opposite ends, right? They're not friends. They're very culturally different people. But throughout the short mini-series, they have touch points. And they get closer and closer and closer. And one of the pivotal moments for them is solving an aspect of the case where they celebrate together. And the African cop tells the Muindi cop, let's go and have a drink in my local. And the guy's never drunk before.
Never.
So they're the local. And what happens was when they both enter, everyone's looking at the Muindi like, what the fuck's this guy doing? A Muindi cop. And so they both start getting drunk, the two main protagonists. And all of a sudden they get into a bar fight. And there's just things being thrown around. And then you see this chief police officer coming in with city council guys. Okay, and they seized the two main actors and like, what's going on over here? Who started this fight? And then immediately from there, there's a dance sequence that breaks out, Bollywood style. And we'll put up the Bollywood style song
That's so
I'm thinking
funny,
over
man.
here. There's an Akshay Kumar song. I think it's Akshay Kumar, Ajay Devgan or someone where there are three cops and they're dancing. So imagine Kenyan cops dressed in blue with city council in a bar.
Why are they doing
and we're
that?
doing a full-on fucking Bollywood sequence
So funny.
just to change the tone. So I thought that would be pretty. Do you think that would be a good break to the pace?
I think it's weird for
Yeah.
what you're trying to do.
So you don't
Because
think
Bollywood is not that is firstly Bollywood is not even that anymore. You know that, right?
No. But this is just to play in the old Bollywood.
I
chops.
know. So yeah, I know what you mean. I don't connect with it.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
Maybe so with films.
Yeah.
You know, testing is important.
Yeah.
So you show it to like 10 different people,
Yeah.
and then you get the
You get
reaction.
the feedback.
You
So I mean, it's the same thing. We like if I were to be the lead actor, we'll shoot like 10 sex scenes.
exactly.
We'll shoot 10 sex scenes. We don't need to keep it inside. You know, with 10 different actresses. But yeah, you're right. So you get feedback based on that, and then you chop up and you clean it up.
So a lot of film makers, like I follow Amir Khan a lot.
Yeah.
So Amir Khan will actually shoot the whole film as per his intention.
And then editing.
And then in editing is where the magic happens, right?
Yeah.
So he'll make one edit based on what he thinks, right? Show it to an audience. The audience will immediately tell you,
Right.
this is not working, this is not working, this is not working.
Right.
By their reactions.
Oh, so what if we have this scene at the end of the movie when the credits are rolling?
Yeah, there you go.
You know? So
Yeah,
the
could
whole
work.
movie is serious, fighting. It doesn't show what happens at that bar fight.
So
but
funny.
in the credits, there's a whole dance sequence that happens that's just completely fucking random.
It's random, it's random.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about, what were we talking about? That
Your
led to this?
Monolith and editing and film, you were developing a film
No, so yeah.
for Netflix.
No. So where were we? So actually, yeah. So filmmaking.
Yeah.
The biggest problem in this part of the world is funding, man.
It's hard. Just
So
getting funding.
we were funding it ourselves, obviously at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anything we've shot for ourselves has always been funded. but the money is in commercial filmmaking, like ads and stuff like that. So we made a lot of money on ads and all that stuff. Then of course my thing was ending, the non-compete. So
Yeah.
um,
You came up with Ando.
yeah, in 2020,
Right. Tell me how
before
that concept
COVID
started.
even, imagine.
Really?
It was before COVID. It was in January.
Where did you get the ghost kitchen idea from?
America.
It was quite big over there, right?
America is the name where the name came from.
Okay. Okay.
So cloud kitchens,
Cloud kitchen. Yeah.
ghost kitchens, dark kitchens, right?
So maybe those.
But the
who-
concept is not new.
Maybe those who are viewing, maybe you could explain to them what the difference is between a traditional restaurant and a cloud restaurant,
Cloud kitchen.
cloud kitchen.
So a cloud kitchen is basically a restaurant.
Let me frame it this way so it's good for real, right? As if, what's the difference between a cloud kitchen and a traditional restaurant?
So a cloud kitchen is a restaurant without a dining space. Simply put, right?
Okay.
And you're only selling on delivery or people who come to pick it up. So it's not a new concept. Remember,
Right.
Domino's is the first people who made cloud kitchen a thing.
Really?
They weren't called cloud kitchens then. What does Domino have in most countries they are in? A small space. You can't even sit in there.
Correct. It's
You
just
can't
a
even
kitchen.
sit. But with branding. So you know there's a Domino's near you
Yeah.
because their whole promise was on technology. We'll deliver to you in 30 minutes or less. And that's the key thing. So that's why Domino's stock at some point was outgrowing, Facebook. And stuff like that.
So with cloud kitchen, I guess the advantage is if a menu doesn't work, you've not invested in furniture and rent and specialists. I mean, the whole marketing aspect.
Yeah, but
You
that's
can
not how we look at it. So the way we look at it is we do research on the kind of concept that we wanted.
Okay.
So I remember I wanted to do biryani, right? Because that was what we grew up with. Remember, our mothers make amazing biryani, right?
Khan's Kitchen.
That's our brand. And we actually started off with Khan's. So we started off with biryani. And I said, you know what? I just want consistent biryani, man.
Yeah.
So we started off at home. I put it up some posters in WhatsApp groups
Yeah.
and said, this Sunday, we'll have biryani for 1,200 bob for 2 people.
That's dope.
Man, we outsold we sold like 62 or I think it was 52 actually.
And who was making it? You had a
My
chef.
mother, man, and me, and my wife and everyone.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. That's how it started.
that's how it started, man. And we outgrew that so quickly. Like
Right.
in the second week. So by the way, by this time COVID had already started. So we're all at home anyways. And I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I wanted to build a restaurant and with the cloud kitchen, but now we're closed. And I didn't realize it was actually a blessing for me
Blessing, yeah.
because now my customers were home.
That's true. So there's
Right?
more spending power actually.
So, second week, I thought, man, now obviously 50 people won't buy, maybe some less. 60 something people bought. So then my mom said, man, I can't do this, man, anymore.
Yeah,
huh?
it's too much.
I'm not a chef. Huh?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to run your business. So we closed it and we said, we're going to start properly now.
Okay.
So that's where my mom then, with a recipe, I hired, I remember 2 chefs, me and then my co-founder Vineet. He was actually from Uber Eats in India. We said, okay, you know what? We're going to do this properly.
Right.
So we took a small kitchen. My mom came and trained the chefs. Then we had someone called Neela who's still with us.
Okay.
She's head of innovation. She then translated a Punjabi recipe into Swahili, and English.
Right.
So it became easy for everyone to understand. Because Java House, what I understood, the main thing was SOPs,
SOP stands for?
standard operating procedures.
Yeah.
So how you make one biryani should not differ from how somebody else makes it.
It should be consistent.
And how you do that is by measuring everything.
So everything is pre-measured. So you just take it and mix it.
Take and mix it. Like, you don't need to have a chef, to do this.
Ah, okay.
It's more like, okay, this is production
Right.
of anything, like even a phone or anything, right? You're just putting things together.
Yeah.
So we did that, and man, it blew up, man. Like our first kitchen, we were outselling every day. I remember first week we did like 11 orders, maybe. First weekend of proper business. By the second weekend, we were doing like 200.
And how many people were you in the kitchen?
Just for me, Vineet, and two chefs.
Was it getting overwhelming? For you?
Completely. Like we were completely overwhelmed. Purchasing was now still me and Vineet. Finance was still me and Vineet. Chefs was them. But then we had to check everything, right?
Double check, yeah.
Orders were coming in through WhatsApp. We were not even live on Uber Eats and all these other places. So we're responding, we're calling, people are calling us for orders. It was amazing. Like, that's why nobody can now cheat me
Yeah.
about work, right?
Because you know everything. You've done.
I know I've been through the stuff, right? Now, as Ando stands, we're close to 120 people.
Jesus Christ. 120?
We're in 3 countries. So we're in Kenya, South Africa.
Oh, you're in
and
South Africa as well, bro.
Cape Town, yeah. And Kigali.
So what restaurants are you under Ando in Kenya? What restaurants do you have?
So there is a business unit. I can't talk about it though.
Okay.
It's a little bit in stealth mode.
Yeah.
But it's our fastest growing business unit. The business unit I can talk about is Ando Kitchens.
Yeah.
Ando Kitchens is a cloud kitchen business.
Okay.
That's where we have multiple cloud kitchens. We have about 7 in Nairobi.
Can you tell us which restaurants those are?
No, the kitchens, the locations. The
Okay.
brands are Khan's, Pakistani, Delhi Curries and Grills, Marty's Famous Burgers.
Oh, Marty's is yours
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
ours, yeah. Smash Burgers by Ando is also ours. It's also a new burger place. Siam,
Is that the same? No.
Siam Thai Kitchen,
Siam Thai is yours, yeah.
Little Italy,
Yes.
amazing pasta, right? Then we have Bombay Canteen. We have Bibi's Swahili Kitchen.
That's even yours?
Yeah, Bibi's.
Fucking hell, man.
It's these are big brands, by the way.
yeah, because I've ordered
Like-
from all of them.
Like each of them are doing in the multi-million, 100 million shillings, man.
And this
For
is
business.
a year?
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane.
So obviously the numbers is something we can't talk right now, but like
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah.
But it's in the hundreds of
It's hundreds
millions.
of
Yeah,
millions.
So in the in Kigali, we are present with our technology, which is the thing I can't talk about.
Okay, so
It's
it's,
a
it's,
new-
it's like a white label. Okay.
No, it's a new business unit.
Okay.
Where we have a team in Kigali.
Really?
But so we can maybe discuss that once I'm ready.
Sure. And is that the same business venture you're doing in South Africa as well?
No,
You're
South
taking-
Africa we have cloud kitchens.
Which brands?
Little Italy, Marty's, but Little Italy mostly. Siam, we're about to open.
And how is the market in South Africa compared to Kenya?
Oh my God, South Africa is the dream, man.
Bro, seriously.
It's the dream to be working,
Purchasing power is like through the roof. Eh?
So not just that, but everything. So input is so cheap as well.
Input in terms of ingredients?
Yeah, man. And then so that means you can sell things at a cheaper price
Right.
and still make more money.
More money.
Like we make more money in South Africa than in some parts in Kenya, like some kitchens in Kenya. It's crazy, man.
And when did you launch in South Africa?
3 years ago.
Okay, so it's
Yeah,
fairly
it's
recent,
been
but
there.
it's grown.
It's grown. It's really grown. We're really happy with the team there. We want to invest more, but we
Yeah.
need a lot more money to do that.
120 people are working for you.
Yeah, but that's just the main stuff, right?
But
Then
still,
we have
bro.
another 300 riders who work with us.
Because I noticed when I order from any of your kitchens,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
come
an
via
Ando.
Uber Eats.
It doesn't.
It comes directly via Ando.
It comes with Ando. So this is our partnership with Uber Eats as well. Great partners. I mean, we work with them on a yearly basis.
And how does Uber Eats generate revenue? They charge a markup on top of your product?
No, they just take a small percentage
Okay.
of the
Total sale.
total sales.
So it's volume based for them.
It's volume based for them. But we have our own app as well.
You do?
Of course, Ando.
I think we'll put up the Ando.
Yeah.
Do you have like a logo you can just share with us?
100%.
Just fine.
And then, of course, the code will only work there, right?
Yeah. So how does the code work then?
You just download the app and you just put the code in.
And
you
so
get
you
the-
can put CoffeePump 10 and you get
For example.
10% discount.
For example.
Okay, that'll be interesting. I think by the time this episode goes
We
up,
can actually go with that even. I'm the CEO, so I can approve that.
CoffeePump 50.
That will just kill me. Now the CFO will kill me.
Yeah. Okay, so CoffeePump 10. And are you working with creators in such a way?
We do.
So how
We
does
have
it
about
work?
100 creators now.
And how does it work? How do the creators...
So with the creators, the way we do this, I've been on that side as well, right? So I never am not unfair to them, right? I tell them, listen, you can either take all the money for yourself or give some to your audience, which I actually prefer.
Yeah.
I prefer give money to your audience, man.
Correct. So explain how that works.
Give them a discount, and we're also going to give you, like, say it's 20% max, right?
Yeah.
So Coffee Pump 10
Yeah.
will give them 10%.
Then
of every 10 sale of that sale, we'll also give you 10%.
Dude,
You get my point, yeah?
I think that's a fair request.
I think we can do that, for example, with
Yeah.
you, right? And
No, but also I think for me to gauge the purchasing power of the brand.
100%. And then you can even charge people more. Look, I did this partnership with Ando,
Yeah.
and this is what happened, right?
Right.
It becomes a case study, man.
No, so I think what we can do, Ricky, is when this episode goes up, is there'll be a soft banner that goes at the bottom, get discount from,
Ando.
and we'll work with your team on. I'm sure you have a marketing that'll guide us on the words to put or something.
We can.
Yeah, so then we know exactly what to put on the podcast.
We can.
So then people get a 10% discount, and then
And then for every sale that happens, which you can also track, you get 10% as well.
Yeah, so then based on that, we will even understand how many orders come through
That came to Coffee Pump.
and then they can say, okay, your 20,000 subscribers, this is what
Resulted in this many sales,
Bro, I'm game, man.
right?
I'm game.
And that's why we have 100 creators working with us.
That's dope, man.
And all of them, they're now making a lot of money, man. And they're also making us a lot of money. So it's a give and take, right?
So the whole podcast is one big coffee pump. Sorry.
Ando.
and me and Asif are in the corner.
Oh yeah, just
in
put
the
Ando.
Just in the corner. And then the whole...
That's so funny,
The
man.
whole 1 hour or so is just there. Don't you think that's a good idea? But I think because, to be honest, I tried this with Connect Coffee.
But Connect Coffee is a small brand.
And that's the thing is, so I love their coffee.
You see, because what happens is because people also follow me.
Exactly.
So I'm also going to post it on my stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then Ando is also going to post it on
So this 10% discount, they would have to put it on your app. Or,
only on our app. Because that's the only way we can track it.
Yeah, so then we can put a QR code over there.
Exactly.
As well. Download the Ando app, input Coffee Pump 10% for...
In fact, now we have billboards across Nairobi even saying delivered with heart.
Dude, so I think...
And that says, and then there's a QR code for the Ando app.
So what I would...
You've seen it, huh?
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just create a separate group with Asif's guys and you guys.
Yeah,
So then we have all
perfect.
the QR codes done, everything done. And then it'll be a good...
It's easy, man.
It'll be a good way to gauge them.
And then we don't just do short-term things, by the way. Huh? So we always work with the creator for long term, like 3 months, 6 months.
I've got a couple of... So I mean, sorry to...
One
cut
is
your train
Coffee
of
Pump,
thought.
right?
Yeah, there's Coffee Pump and there's Every Other Time with Eric. So,
yeah, I've seen that, I think.
So Eric and I have a house under these 2 podcasts. So I can even tell him that.
That's
dude,
amazing,
start
man.
putting the stuff. So I'll connect you.
That's amazing. man.
I mean,
even him, we can do something like with the both of you
so
for that.
E083 10, Coffee Pump 10, or
There you go.
just something like
There
that.
you go. There you go.
And I'll add
You
him
can
in.
even do like 5 for your people, but now it doesn't. You see?
Fuck these guys, man.
No, not these guys. Not these guys. You know what some creators do, and this is so dumb, huh?
Yeah.
They say no, we want to keep 15% and give our audience only 5%. I'm like, but listen, you're giving your audience nothing.
So I'd rather do 50-50.
Exactly.
So 10% them,
Exactly.
10% me.
Exactly.
If these guys behave, I give them 5% of that.
Or like 2.5, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fair. 2.5 is fair.
2.5,
Yeah.
We've had it. So 2.5% if you guys don't fuck up.
Yeah. Of every sale goes to that.
No, but I love that because
I promote equity, man.
I guess it can't, and that's such a. I think that's the theme of this is promoting equity, getting people invested in it. But you've seen how much subtle business game he's thrown towards you guys. I mean, if you pay attention, this is years of experience combined, and this equity aspect as well. It's very foreign, but I'm starting to think differently. As well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had the conversation with the team that look, eventually when we have the company, you guys will get equity because you'll have skin in the game as well, right? So I mean, I appreciate you for reminding me of
And
that.
you know another thing, right? So there's only 2 kinds of mindsets in this world, yeah? There's the growth mindset and there's the fixed mindset. So the growth mindset always is about collaborating.
Yes.
Because that's the only way you get stuff done.
That's true. That's true.
The fixed mindset is like, no, what did these guys do?
So even on the podcast scene, Eric, and I'll thank him for this,
Yeah.
is collaboration.
100%, man.
We're on each other's podcast weekly, collaborating,
100%, man.
getting, just it's always about exchanging each other's strengths and collaborative effort.
Even the culture at Ando is fairness. One of actually the values of Ando is care for and grow your people.
Yeah.
So at Ando, we don't actually care about our growth. We care about the people under us, their growth. Guess what? When they're growing, what's happening? We're automatically growing. We have to grow for them to grow.
Correct.
But our focus is on them.
Dude, so is this Ando now your future? This is what I'm going to do, and this is...
Yeah, it's been 5 years now. We're the largest delivery business in East, Central, and Southern Africa combined. We're now expanding into Uganda, Tanzania, so many other places. Now we have some of the biggest investors in the world on our cap table. People who've invested in Facebook and other places. And
That's really interesting.
And now the more people coming to join us, and we're saying, listen, we don't need that much money, huh?
But
We just need 100 million. No, I'm kidding.
seriously, if you get a lot of
dollars,
money,
sorry.
Asif, if we do multi-million dollars in coffee pump discount codes, you'll buy me a Rolex then, yeah, as a thank you.
Which is another fascination of mine, watches.
You like watches?
Dude,
Is that an IWC?
It is an IWC.
So this is my first timepiece, my first mechanical watch that I got. It's a Boulevard.
I love Boulevard. It's a great brand.
Wilton GMT. It's sort of an entry gateway into a deeper thing.
Yeah.
Which watch?
So this is the Portofino.
Dude, it's gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous watch. It's a 30-year-old watch.
Really?
Yeah, it's 30-year-old.
Did it belong to dad or?
No. This was just mine, yeah.
Are you calling him old?
No, because Asif is very
My dad was a jeweler, by the way.
Dude, this is
Let
gorgeous.
Saj tell you the story of how he broke his watch.
I didn't break it. What do you mean I broke?
2 days.
That's the
into
coming.
it.
I didn't know how to wind it, I guess.
No, so this is not a manual wind. It's a automatic wind. So it moves the movement.
It's beautiful. This one, so I mean, it's a bit big and heavy for the wrist, but
So
I said,
IWC is which kind of brand, right?
yeah, I just use big boys, bro. There's the is it the one the pilots wear? What was it called?
Well, it was started off that way. It's a Swiss brand.
Yeah, so it's the GMT. It's got the world.
I love the GMT, man, because
Yeah.
GMTs, it's for
Dual tone,
travelers,
yeah,
and
exactly.
everything. Nice movement as well.
Yeah,
Not bad, huh?
it's not bad. So is it? There's a guy
Like
called
you see, the thickness is okay.
Yeah.
As my liking is smaller
much
thickness.
slimmer, yeah. You know Teddy Baldassare, the guy.
Of course.
Yeah, so he actually posted this as one of his favorite
Really.
entry point GMT
How much is it for?
watches. Well, we got it. How much did we get it for?
I got it for 600.
US
Dollars.
Yeah.
Not bad, man.
And so
For a mechanical watch with that kind of heritage.
yeah, so as an entry point, now Faza will have to help me wear it because I don't know how to close it. But as an entry point GMT watch, I thought, you know what? Let's go there. There's two.
I was thinking about wearing my Rolex.
Dude, which Rolex do you have?
I have a couple. So I have one is a perpetual. It's
The
yeah.
Datejust?
No, not. I have a Datejust as well, but that one is a 62-year-old watch.
Wow. Oh, so vintage. You
I'm only vintage. Yeah, I
your
don't
style
like
is
new
vintage.
watches.
You don't like these
Yeah, I
new
don't like
ones,
new
yeah?
watches. No,
Vintage is gorgeous, man.
they're beautiful, and of course So I was going to wear that, and I said, no, let me just wear this one. I like this one.
So you have the Datejust. Which one else do you have? Do you have any GMTs?
I don't have any GMTs, man.
Because they're thick. So I don't. Yeah. If
But I do have a Submariner, a Rolex
that's
Submariner.
a fucking massive watch. Huh?
Yeah, no, but it's nice. It's a 40 mm, so it's the same size.
Okay, same size.
Same size. It's not that thick.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And then I have the Datejust in 1980, not used at all.
Dude,
So actually it's in
where'd
the
you
box.
get that from? Japan?
Yeah, actually.
Japan is a huge
actually, Japan.
vintage shop collection, right?
You're right. Yeah,
It's
right.
one of the biggest I've seen
In the world, man.
In the world.
In the world.
Like it just makes sense of that. Singapore is another country where
I
apparently
have also been to Singapore.
the
So
vintage
expensive.
compared to
Hong
Japan.
Kong is better.
Okay.
Hong Kong, like you're on the street and there's a kiosk guy.
He has a Rolex.
No, selling Rolexes.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not the fake ones?
I'll actually show you pictures of and you can put this up of someone selling a Rolex.
If you could share
I didn't
that.
buy it though. It was super expensive. He knew the prices. So,
Okay, so which other watch brands are you into?
Omega, 100%. I have
Do you have
so many Omegas.
which ones are you
All
into?
vintage.
Okay.
all
So
vintage.
not none of the Speedmasters or
No, man, but I was just about to buy a Speedmaster now. Again, still a vintage one.
yeah.
So gorgeous, man.
Gorgeous. Which is the one?
I have a Seamaster though.
The Seamaster is gorgeous. Do you have? Is it the blue dial?
No, I have the 70-year-old Seamaster.
Dude, can you send me a picture?
I'll send a picture. You might do if you want to put it up.
Yeah,
You
no.
can put it
Would
up.
love to put up. So
Yeah.
Ricky will just tell me which watch is. There's the new James Bond. Well, not new, but Daniel.
Yeah,
Craig
I know
wore
that one. It was so nice, man. It's so
gorgeous.
beautiful.
So I think the next step after this one for me probably.
Oh, this is your first one.
This is the first one, bro.
Oh, so then you're just starting.
I'm just starting. I'm just.
So
getting
that
into
means
it.
you're now.
now that thing
now
is
I'll
shaking
sell
me.
you even some of my watches.
The
Do you
thing,
have a Moonswatch?
I do, man.
Oh.
the Omega.
Yeah, the Omega Moonswatch. And actually,
Which color do you have?
one of my friends even bought one for me because I bought one in Thailand.
Yeah.
And he wanted a watch. And I said, listen, take this as your starter one. A beautiful watch, man.
So Swatch, I guess the partnership with Omega was just the different color variations, right?
Yeah, and do you know, it's the best-selling watch in the world.
Is it a mechanical movement?
No.
Or it's what quartz?
The Blancpain
Yeah.
and Omega collaboration, sorry, Blancpain and Swatch collaboration is mechanical.
Okay. The watch that I was thinking that I wanted was
Next.
no, the next watch. Yeah, the next watch. There's I was eyeing the Pepsi GMT.
The Rolex.
Yeah, but I think
You have money.
Actually, this is the first time.
I mean the thing is it's a bit of a big step up. So one of my cousins does sell Rolex watches here locally.
Your cousins.
Yeah. So
You need to connect me, man.
No, if you want, I'll connect you with her. So she normally gets stuff from the UK.
She?
Yeah.
On top of that.
So there was a date just with an oyster bracelet, and it was about 12,000 pounds. Then there was a Cartier.
She's based here.
Yeah, she's based here, bro. She gets stuff from the UK. Then there was a Cartier Santos. Cartier. So we'll
Cartier
put
Santos is amazing.
dude. I will put those. We'll put those two or the Rolex up and.
Yeah.
So the Cartier Santos was about $10,000. So she said she'll give it to me for $1 million, Bob.
It
And I
was
was
about
like,
$700.
Yeah, so-
$7,000.
So I was like, that as a watch, that's not bad. But that's
Yeah, it's not bad, yeah.
The thing is, it's not a daily. That you would have.
It's
to,
not a daily.
Yeah,
It's a dress watch.
It's a dress watch. So I said, okay, fine. Maybe rather than spending too much money, because
Go for a Tudor, man.
and
Oh, really?
so Tudor Black Bay,
Tudor Black Bay.
the burgundy one,
Yeah.
dude. That when
It's an unbelievable watch.
We'll put that one up over here.
It's an unbelievable
It's
watch.
so gorgeous.
I tried it on in Dubai
Yeah,
and I fell in love, man.
dude. Have you ever gone to a Rolex boutique and they're like, you have to buy these 3 different watches?
No, but I
before you
have
get
a
this one?
history with Rolex, so that's okay.
Which boutique do you use?
Dubai and Malaysia.
Okay, so you've got a good relationship with
Yeah, I have a good relationship with the ADs.
them. Okay.
But Patek, for example, I don't. And I have a Patek though.
Another brand that has interested me is Grand Seiko.
Oh my God.
Dude, Grand Seiko has some gorgeous dials, man.
I want to buy a Grand Seiko. I'm waiting for the right one.
But the watch I saw recently that fucking blew me away is a Chinese guy called Ming.
I know
Ming's
Ming. I
watches.
know Ming. A friend of mine actually has a Ming.
Dude,
I asked him to sell it to me. He doesn't want to sell it.
because I mean they hardly make
They hardly,
watches.
yeah, they're like maybe like
So
20 or
I'll-
something.
I'll send Ricky the video. There's a particular watch where you turn the dial
Oh my God, yeah, I
and
know.
it changes color.
Yeah.
It is
So beautiful,
gorgeous,
man.
so beautiful. I mean,
Watches we can talk about for another hour, by the way. Huh?
dude. I mean, how long have we been going on for, by the way?
What?
Fucking hell, seriously.
We have about another 40 minutes of SD card on the power bank. So if you
Wait, are you for real?
Conversation just flies, huh?
And this watches one can go for another.
So I think what we're going to do is we start winding down. I'll ask you. I mean, like, you tell me what's the future plan now, Asif? Because
So Ando,
into a
okay,
lot
I'll
now.
tell you about
And
Ando.
I'm very happy to see that the success you're achieving, mashallah. It's
We're trying, man. And I like
and you're not very loud with it.
no, man, not at all. In
I like
fact,
that. I
I'm
appreciate that.
completely undercover.
Yeah.
In fact, there's 2 other podcasts who have approached me. I said no to them. One I'm said yes to, but we'll see. Look, man, I'm not doing this for like fame, right?
Yeah.
So my thing with, and I talk this often with my team is, if we're able to change the life of let's say 1,000, 2,000 people,
Yeah.
I'm happy, and that's what matters. An amazing proverb that really connected with me and maybe probably has stayed with me for long is this Japanese guy is on the beach, and you know there's fish that come to the beach, the beach,
Yeah.
and there's like thousands, huh? This old guy is just picking one by one. He's putting it in the. Two young guys come and tell him, dude, what are you doing, man? You know, this, you're not going to save all of these guys. You can't save all this fish. But he says, but I saved this one. That's the philosophy.
Yeah. As long as you can make a difference in one person's life.
Because for me,
Yeah.
it was about, I think what connected with me more as I grew as well
Yeah.
was, look, dude, I've been to some of the best schools, right? Like this Al Khan Academy, super expensive, very rich people there. And I wasn't like crazy rich, right? Like them. So you start seeing the world and you start seeing, wait, there's a lot of unfairness, huh? You're born in Lavington, somebody's born in Kawangware.
Yeah.
100-meter difference, man. And they're already at a disadvantage, right? Now, for me, I think that became my kind of like goal. So one of the things we do at Ando, by the way, is every week we feed around 2,000 children, underprivileged.
That's nice, bro.
So, for example, like my team came to me last week or something with, hey, you know that there's children who have some disability, dyslexia or something. These are rich kids. So I said, no, we can't support this thing. Our focus is underprivileged children. Because, man, there's so many, Sajid. So we give them food.
That's nice.
And sometimes it's the only meal of the hot meal for the week, man. So I want to do more. I want to do more on that. I want to do more with technology and changing people's lives.
Yeah.
We're hiring all the time. So I know we're going to be about 500 people in the next 2-3 years.
Wow.
We're going to change those people's lives, right? With equity, not just with salary, right? And then, yeah, I'm happy with just having a simple life. The only thing I spend money on is watches.
I would say travels as well.
So I don't. I spend on experiences.
Experiences.
Yeah. So I'll go to a country just to eat like that pizza, for example, right? Or like a particular kind of thing.
Which you can't put a price tag on.
You can't.
Fair enough, and I appreciate that.
And maybe I'm now in that position as well, right? I can do that.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are not. So don't be disheartened. Everybody gets there.
Everyone gets there.
Everyone
has
gets
their
there.
own journey. Yeah.
Everyone has their own journey, man.
But I like the fact that you know you can't achieve this alone, so you'd rather collaborate with people to achieve a
You
greater
can't do it
results.
alone, man.
Yeah.
You need people around you. You need good people around you. You need to always look at what the good people are doing and also keep on improving their life, right? A lot of the management team at Ando now were interns.
Really?
Yeah, we hired them as interns.
And they grew in the role.
But we said, man, you can actually take care of this department, right?
Let me ask you,
So-
would you ever go down the traditional role of just opening up a traditional setup restaurant?
We have in Village Market and also in Nairobi Street Kitchen. We have restaurants.
Which one?
Little Italy, Siam.
Okay.
We have Khan's
Oh, Carl has a...
in Village Market.
Yes, I think I know.
But now like a full,
is it at
it's in the
bottom?
food court. It's in the food court. It's in the food court.
Okay.
But would you say like, a restaurant? 100%, man. It's one of my dreams. Like maybe when I retire from this business, to just have a small restaurant,
Yeah.
which makes like $1 million shillings for me, 2 million.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, so maybe
I'll have made money, from my business, from selling Ando.
we what's your favorite restaurant in Nairobi right now at the moment?
So I have to be biased first. Okay, let me be biased and say mine.
100%. Okay.
Okay, so there's Siam, there's Little Italy, there's Khan's.
Yeah.
My favorite food, man.
Yeah.
I eat so much from there.
Yeah.
And then now Smash Burgers by Ando. Amazing Smash Burgers, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are my favorite. Now let's go to the unbiased side. Unbiased side, man, I love some of these small restaurants, man. Hashmi's is not small, but I love Hashmi's.
Yeah, Hashmi's, I think it's consistent. Yeah.
And there is a certain kind of experience you go there for, right? Which other restaurant would I say is on my lists? Okay, so on my business unit that I can't talk about and people who use us, Open house.
Open house is nice. Open house is something. Have you guys been open house?
Oh man,
Dude, open house
it's
is
amazing food.
They moved recently. I think they moved a couple of years back, right?
No, it's quite some time back.
Quite some time back. Okay,
Yeah, but it's one of my favorite
Open house is
restaurants.
pretty good.
I love the food a lot.
I have a request.
Uh-huh.
Can you open up an American style diner with authentic American style diner food?
Man, there's one that opened up, but it's not. It's not authentic.
Okay, so I mean,
You know which one, right?
I know. I
don't wanna mention the name.
I can shut
Yeah.
down. I mean, so I'll just
Okay,
say
go for it.
we went to Pop's Diner.
Yeah, that's the
I mean, the first thing is amazing experience in terms of the ambience. The service was great.
Yeah.
But the food.
But the food is not.
The food just so there's this thing called corn dogs. Now
It's not good.
it's not corn dogs. It's like bhajia atta with,
Yeah,
with local
man.
sausages. So
Yeah.
I think if there's a shift in some of the food, and the pricing is also quite expensive.
It's
man.
ridiculous, man.
But as a place, because him and I, my work schedule is not 9 to 5, because I work in sales and I'm dealing with people on both sides of the globe. So I'm.
Oh,
I'm
so you're
on-
also working at night, maybe?
Yeah, so we work till like 2, 3
Interesting.
in the morning. So normally we used to go to Bidwood Sweets, where there's a 24-hour kitchen. So Bidwood Sweets is open service center. We go there, they know us the coffee, and we just eat over there. So when this diner opened up, I was like, okay, let's go.
Oh, because it's 24 hours.
24 hours. So we work over there. We have breakfast. The other day we were there till like 4 in the morning.
Interesting.
Yeah, this guy's probably spent more time with me than he does with his girlfriends.
Girlfriend.
And same with my fiance. She's like, you spend too much time.
Oh,
with
yeah.
this guy.
You're married or no?
I got engaged, bro.
Nice.
I got
Congrats.
engaged. Yeah,
A
yeah.
girl from Nairobi.
Girl from Nairobi based.
Asian, Indian.
Yeah, like us.
Okay.
You would consider that more Hindu Punjabi.
Oh, she's Hindu, Punjabi.
Half and half.
Your parents agreed.
Yeah, they're like, as long as he gets married at this point.
Fair enough, man.
That's the
Fair
main thing.
enough.
They're like 34, but
They don't care, man.
Well,
They're like,
nah,
"You
just
need
bring,
to-"
as long as she's a girl.
As long as she's a
And she has
girl.
a heart that beats, so that's okay. But she's
Her heart beats.
So
And she's in love.
so she's half Punjabi. The mom
And
is
Muslim.
The mom is Hindu Punjabi. The dad is Muslim.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
I'll tell you offline.
Con-
maybe,
yeah, of
maybe-
course. Congrats,
maybe
man.
Probably. Thank you, bro.
Congrats.
It's a big move for me, but I think this podcast is. I love it because, I mean, we reconnect and you just get 1 hour, 2 hours unfiltered access to someone like
I
yourself,
love that, man.
which is brilliant, bro. And I mean, what I'll say is this is one of many. You're most welcome to come back anytime you want. You want to talk
That'd
about
be so
watches
cool,
next
man.
time, bro.
Why not, man?
Can we? I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if you'd be open to this, but
We
maybe
could,
we
man.
have the watches. Then we talk through them. Would that
We
be?
can. I can do that for you. No worries. I can do that for you.
Dude. That
I can do that for
I'd
you.
appreciate that. Like, even if it's just like you.
Because that alone will also open up a whole different audience.
Yeah.
Do you know, I realized
Because every watch has a purchase history, and like the history,
They do.
there's a moment in time where
there
you
is
bought
this.
it.
And also, I realized this later. The watch community in Nairobi is massive.
It is, bro.
It's massive. And people have watches that even I dream of. Like I
Yeah.
saw someone with an Ilanga Son and I'm like,
Really?
what the hell?
How the hell did they get that, man?
Exactly.
Okay, so we'll plan that. I think that would be nice. Like a 20.
I can bring-
like,
yeah,
like, you
I
know,
can bring
like
watch
how
some
John
watches,
Mayer does talking watches with
I
Ed
know.
Sheeran.
It's just called Talking Watches. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that would be good. But I guess
Of course, it will not be those pateks, huh? With like John Mayer.
I want to see the vintage stuff that you have. That's
No, I'll
that's
bring
all-
my favorite collection.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Because I have about 30 right now. But
So that's enough time. That's 1 hour.
but I'll bring like a good collection
And
that
so-
we can talk about for long.
Yeah, maybe what we'll need to do is will we need to get a lens to get close-ups of those watches?
No.
We can do it with these ones.
Yes.
You can. Which lenses are these?
17 to 70s.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Of course, macro is better.
Yeah,
But
macro lens. Do you have a macro lens?
I don't have a macro, but I have the ones I have are Canon lenses.
We can borrow from someone.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sure.
won't need one back. If we do, and you can get one.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then-
you can get one. Yeah, and macro is good because when you can show the watch, you can show the close up and lighting nicely.
exactly.
I know it.
We'll figure that
Yeah.
out.
But
Asif,
that'll be a great conversation, man.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming. This has been one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, thanks, man.
I appreciate that.
No worries.
Next up, I'm looking forward to putting
Coffee Pump 10.
Ando all over the screen over here and becoming. I'd love to see how that works, man. So thank you for bringing that up. Yeah.
I also want to see how that works because each podcast has its audience, huh? By the way. And some follow religiously. Man.
Religiously.
Like,
I mean, so now every episode moving forward from this one, we'll put the Ando stuff and we see how it goes.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Not just mine. You're right.
Yeah, no, not
One
just
is
yours.
mine, yeah.
So we'll every episode that comes, we'll put it in the description. We'll put the
Sure.
soft. We'll figure out.
You'll
how
figure
to
it
do
out,
Yeah.
man. You'll figure it out.
But thanks,
Do
bro.
it in a tasteful way as well.
Yes, of course.
So it doesn't look like you sold out, like...
Where the podcast is just
yeah,
in the
the
corner.
podcast just the corner.
All right, guys. So you'll figure that out, right? Any questions from my producers and editors?
When are we going to eat?
What's the time right now?
No. When are we going?
It's 4:30.
When are we going
Oh, when are you going to
Oh.
Cannes?
Hey, that's what. Hey.
Any day, bro. Like, if you had told me, like, it was so easy to just arrange food as well.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
One second. Is literally the one next to? It's on the corner, right?
Where?
In
Which
Village
corner?
Market.
No.
No.
Little Italy is just on Uber Eats.
No, and also in Nairobi Street Kitchen.
Nairobi Street Kitchen, yeah.
Not in Village Market.
No.
Which one do you have in VM?
We have Siam, Cannes, and Delhi.
We will go. I'll ask if no when we go to that one.
Even go to NSK, man. Like, if you love Thai and Italian,
Yeah, at the bottom.
you would love the experience there, man.
Okay,
Like,
we'll definitely check it out.
And it's on me, man, because, yeah, of course.
I appreciate that, bro.
Just go have it and then let me know how it is before you put that podcast thing.
So,
No, I know you've bought from us before, but still. It's like for most of there was another podcast I also supported with.
which one was this?
El Hussein Karim.
Sounds very familiar.
So he has a podcast. In fact, he was calling me actually right now. His podcast. So whenever he does the podcast, he shoots 3 episodes in a day,
Right.
and he rents an apartment somewhere.
Okay.
Then they need food, right? So we give the food,
What?
and then he gives us.
What's the podcast called?
I don't know, man. I think it's Ali Talks or something like that, maybe.
Ali Talks.
Yeah, or I can give you his name. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, we'll check that out as well. But bro, thank you so much.
No worries, man.
Thank you for taking the time to come.
Yeah.
Guys, this has been Coffee Pump. We'll catch you in the next episode.